Andrea, thank you for reminding me. I always forget, so thank you for reminding me to record. Hi, Sarah. All right, you guys, I have a couple of things, and I want you to tell me. First of all, it means I'm going to look absolutely beautiful. Okay, are you guys ready for boot camp? I have my sweatband, my water. What else? I have my weights. Okay, I'm not going to wear this the whole time, I promise, but had to just kick things off with a little fun. Yes, Sophie says, hi, you awesome fellow consultants. Amy, you love my look? Okay, I'm so glad. It's really pretty. Okay, well, I'm going to turn down the tunes. All right, let's get serious. You guys, welcome to our very first boot camp. This is going to be so exciting. Yes, if you've been on my trainings before, type in the chat a lot. I love to call that out and read those comments as they come in. But before we get into the presentation, I want to call out that we are starting from the very basics tonight, okay? Just like at a fitness boot camp, okay, you have to kind of ease your way into it. You can't start, lifting. I mean, these are 5-pound weights. You can't start lifting, 10 pounds right away. You have to start small and ease yourself into it. So same concept here. This is business boot camp. We're going to start at the very beginning. I realize everybody is in different points in their business. We may have some beginners. We may have some top sellers, top leaders, but I promise you will walk away from this boot camp with something. And I do want to ask, if you are not on mute, if you could go on mute, please. I'm hearing just a little bit of background noise. But the fact that you all are here tonight at boot camp, it shows me a couple of things, okay? It shows me that you are passionate about your business, that you want to grow, learn, and develop. And that, my friends, is where it all starts. So if you guys are ready to go, let me know in the chat. And also, if you guys can see my screen, and right now you should just be looking at a green sign that says Sales Bootcamp Module 1. Can you guys all see that okay? Yes, Amy says yes. Okay, all right, so we're ready. Sarah says we're ready to go. We're ready to go. We can see the screen. Fabulous. Now, if I could get the screen to go to the next slide, that would also be awesome. Okay, there we go. Now, tonight, we are going to kick things off first with the power of products, and we're going to be discussing what that can mean to you in terms of being a salesperson. And Amber says a lot of people are still trying to sign in. Okay, well, if they have the registration link, they should be good to go. It might just be taking a little bit because I believe there were like 138 people that registered. So we're still gonna just jump right in. This is being recorded. So going back, power of products and what that can mean to you in terms of being an amazing salesperson. Then we're going to discuss the 2 C's, which I'm not going to give that away quite just yet. We're going to look at a couple example conversations. And then also we are going to discuss the GROW method and what that looks like in a lot of detail. That's actually what we will be discussing mostly throughout the boot camp. And then lastly, we're going to close out with a call to action. So here we go, you guys. Power of products. First things first. Now, there's a reason why our top sellers are top sellers, okay? They are product experts. And let me know in the comments or in the chat, how do you think one becomes a product expert? I'll wait to see if anybody throws anything in the comments. How do you become a product expert? Julia, gold star, first one. I love it. You use it all. Catherine says studying. Sarah, use the product. Diana, use the product. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a concept. And Tanya, yes, use it in all the training. Yep. Kara, read the brand book. Ooh, I like that one. What about fact sheets? Okay, so yes, you guys are all on the right. Yep. Oh, I saw in the chat, somebody said fact sheets. Love that. Okay. Yes. Again, simple concept, but use the products for yourself. And when you do that, you do a few things, right? You have an experience to share. You have a testimony, a story, because you know how to use it. you are using it for yourself and getting that experience. Linda, some people don't know what password to use. It should be in the invite. Let me pause because I don't want people not to be able or to not get in. Did you get, so for those of you who were on, let me stop sharing real fast. For those of you who were on, did you have to enter a password? And if so, what password did you use? I had to log into my Zoom account to join. Okay, didn't have to enter a password. When it asks to sign in for password, you can go back through and log into Zoom. Okay. I had a lot of issues trying to get in. I signed in with Facebook. Okay, so at this point, there's really not much I can do. If they don't have a Zoom account, I'm assuming they will have to use one, but okay. If you do have somebody texting you trying to get in, if you could walk them through the process, that would be super helpful because I don't want to get off track, but I also don't want people to not be, I don't want people to not be able to join, obviously. Okay, let me go back into screen share. All right, and let me go back and pull up the chat. Okay. So again, sorry guys, back to the swing of things, but I wanted to address that that comment there. But yes, so when you are having these testimonies and these conversations, that is, you're having confidence in yourself because you can speak to the products and its benefits. And that confidence leads to more conversations. And think about this. Would you recommend a restaurant without going there first? Would you recommend a movie? Oh my gosh, you guys, this movie is hilarious. I haven't seen it, but you should see it. Okay, so you should go to this restaurant. You should see this movie. You would never do that without trying the restaurant and or seeing the movie first. So same thing here. When you're having those conversations, oh, you can see the notes. I forgot to switch it. Thank you for that. Oh. Why is it doing that? You shouldn't be because of the settings. Man, we're just having all kinds of issues tonight. So Deanna, you don't see just the big slide. You see like a black part of it?
No, I can see your notes. It's in like the host setting. I can't remember what it's called, but the view, go to your view.
Yeah, I switched
Your
it earlier.
slide and notes. I see both.
You see both?
Yeah. Go back to host, she says.
Go back to hold.
Host.
No, that's not it. All right, let me stop sharing. Did not do this before. Okay, host. All right, let's try this again. All right. Now, are you still seeing the notes?
You're good. It looks good.
Okay, I don't know what I did. I mean, same thing, but sometimes this stuff is wonky. Oh, you gotta love technology. Okay, now, where was I? I think we were talking about orders. Okay, here we go, bringing it full circle. So product knowledge, confidence leads to more conversations, leads to more orders, which then we're bringing it full circle right here. And that in turn leads to higher commission, right? Okay, Tana says, I'm taking the notes. Or no, I like the notes. Yeah, thank you. Keeps me on track. All right, next. Here we go. We are going to now talk about chance encounters. And I know a big part of how we've been sharing throughout the past year, because it's, we've been in lockdown and quarantine. So a big part of our business has always been through social media. But now that we are slowly and safely getting back out there, Tonight, we're going to talk about how to approach someone that you may not know, somebody that you have never met before. And let me know in the comments if that is, does that scare you? Does that excite you? Do you feel, are you a shy person? But I promise, the more you do it, the more comfortable and the more fun it will be. Andrew says, I like meeting new people. Amy, I can see myself doing this. Colleen is excited. Okay, good. That's awesome, because it really is a chance to just expand your network. And I forget who said it, but I was reading some of the comments in those Google Docs that I asked you all to fill out. And somebody said, I want advice on how to meet new people and grow my market, not just my warm market, but cold market. And Sarah, definitely shy with strangers. Patricia, shy person needs to step out of comfort zone. Yeah, and honestly, you guys, that was me when I first started, 9 years ago in this industry. Part of my training was to walk around grocery stores or, going business to business and talk to people. So I very quickly had to get outside of my comfort zone, but then I just had fun with it. And if you're a little shy, and even if you mess up a conversation, you guys just think of it this way, you'll probably never see that person again. And you can tie chance encounters into, some people think, ooh, chance encounters, is that what prospecting is? That's not really what we're going to talk about. We want this to be a fun experience. You can tie it into your everyday activities. You don't have to go out of your way to hunt for customers. So it can tie into, you going to the bank, the grocery store, the mall, hair salon. So you guys kind of get my drift. Those are all places that you can go to have a chance encounter. Now, Gail said in the chat, I have no support from friends or family, so I need to know how to approach strangers. Okay, well, Gail, I got you covered. Glad you said that. Now, this is where we're going to talk about the 2 C's. Remember, I mentioned that earlier. So first is compliment, and the second is common ground. These are 2 great ways on how you can have that conversation, Gail and Sophie. So, you can have these conversations, but I do want to call out with both compliment and common ground, it's extremely important to be authentic and genuine. Tell me in the comments, have you ever had somebody force or fake a conversation with you? It doesn't feel good. Diana, you are 100% correct. Everyone loves a compliment. Yes, exactly. You can make their day, right? So again, there's nothing worse than when a conversation feels fake or forced. So be your most authentic, genuine self. And again, as uncomfortable as this may feel, you may never see this person again. So it's okay. So compliment them, find common ground. And if you step back and reframe it, if you can take maybe this mindset, oh gosh, I'm bothering somebody, I'm bugging somebody, they don't know me. You know what? That's okay. Step back, reframe that, and think to yourself, you know what? I'm offering them a gift. Maybe they're looking for a certain product to help them with fill in the blank, or sponsoring, which we'll talk about in more detail tomorrow. Maybe the gift could be the opportunity, the business side of things. Okay, so reframe it in your mind. It's all about positive mindset. We're going to look at an example conversation. And again, this was tied into all of that feedback I was getting from those Google Docs. So when I put this together, I took that into consideration. I really wanted to give you verbiage conversations. So here we go. And again, this is just for training purposes. Okay, this is an example conversation, but I wanted to give you all an overview of how you can start a conversation with first a compliment. So we'll look at compliment and then we'll move into common ground. Jill says, I like to have a sample to give to help start the conversation. Yeah, samples and brand books are a great way. Absolutely. All right, first, we're going to kick things off with Renee. Renee is our consultant, okay? So Renee, she sees somebody online, we're going to set the scene. Maybe they are in line for coffee, or they're sitting in a coffee shop, their tables are near each other, 6 feet, of course, but you get the picture. So Renee kicks off the conversation. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love your necklace. It is so pretty. Where'd you get it? Oh, you know what? Thank you. I got it at Target. I can never get out of there without spending more than I need. You know, I'll go in for toilet paper and toothpaste, and before you know it, I've spent $75 on my hair. Okay. Oh my gosh, I know, right? It can add up so fast. I have a lot of hair care products that I love. Would you say you're really into hair care? Well, you know, lately I have been, because my hair has been totally fried from the summer sun and the chlorine. So I've been trying different conditioners to help, but so far nothing seems to be working. You know what? I had a similar problem a few months ago. My hair was over processed at the salon and I had the worst time with dryness and frizz. I guess that's what happens when I try to go blonder. Luckily, I found something that helped. Have you tried shea butter, shampoo, or conditioner? No, but I have tried everything else. So tell me, what's it do? Well, this is a hair care line that repairs dry, damaged hair without sulfates, and the conditioner helps smooth hair and frizz. There's even an amazing hair mask. I'm thinking this could be really great for you. Have you ever tried a hair mask before? I've been using argan oil, but haven't noticed it doing much. Well, I've been using all three for quite some time, and I can definitely tell a difference. Do you think this could work for you too? All right, so again, tell me in the comments, did this conversation feel fake or forced to you? I think it sounded pretty natural, like, you know, just two people talking. Andrea says, no, it did not sound forced. Lisa, natural. And again, I know this can kind of sound cheesy for training. Let's all be honest. I try to make it not seem that way, but Jessica said it sounded natural. Supriya, love that. So again, absolutely just ask those open-ended questions, okay? Somebody, I can't see the name, but no, it sounds like an aisle 3 convo, LOL. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, as not everybody you talk to is going to talk about their hair, but again, I wanted to set the scene. Gail sounded great. Thank you so much. I'd love to hear that. Music to my ears. All right, compliment. Now, let's look at common ground. Again, I'm gonna set the scene for you guys. We have two people at a dog park, and Pat is our consultant. So again, Pat, he's sitting there next to somebody, and they're going to kick things off. Oh, before I do, Lisa, someone in a deli yesterday said they liked my scent, and it was the pink grapefruit. I said, thank you. And I told them the body shop at home and gave her my card. Okay, that's awesome, Lisa. So yeah, wear the products out and about, and I guarantee you'll get lots of compliments. And then that could turn into a conversation as well. So Lisa, thank you for sharing. That's amazing. Okay, so Pat, kicking things off. How old's your dog? He's adorable. Oh, he's 8 going on 2. And it seems like he's getting more rowdy in his old age, if you can believe it. What about yours? Oh, I get the rowdy part. Biscuit is almost a year, and it's like having a kid. I swear, having a fur baby is exhausting. Right? Between the dog, my job, the gym, and my volunteer work, it's really hard to juggle all of the things. Same. Things are super busy this summer. I can barely keep up with my schedule. Sounds like we need a self-care day. Do you ever get time for yourself? Definitely not, but I need to. My skin has become so dry from the summer. And then, you know, I just have these horrible dark circles because I'm just not a good sleeper. You know what? Since you mentioned that, it made me think of some vitamin C products I'm using. There's a vitamin C glowing moisturizer and a vitamin C instant smoother. Both are absolutely amazing. I've been using them and can definitely notice a difference in my skin. It's brighter and it just has that dewy, glowy, healthy look that everybody wants. Plus, vegan products. Wow, those really sound amazing. They really are. It seems like this could help your skin. Would you want to try it out for yourself? So again, setting the scene, asking a couple questions, digging deeper, and Mary, I totally love the vitamin C skin smoother. Me too, is one of my favorite products. So again, naturally flows, person to person, not, I call it the used car salesman. You don't want to sound like a used car salesman. Nobody wants a fake or forced conversation. And by having these conversations, it could turn into a new customer. It could even turn into a new team member, which we'll get to tomorrow. Or if anything, maybe you'll just make a new friend, which that's fine too. Now, we've looked at how to start the conversation. So let's talk about taking it to the next level and really dissecting these conversations a little bit in more detail. That brings me to our GROW method, which I'm really excited to go through this with you guys, not only tonight, but throughout the entire boot camp. So GROW method, what's it stand for? We have G, get to know, needs and wants, okay? And that's where those questions are going to come into play. Next, recommend a solution. Depending on what they're telling you, it could be a particular product or even the business side of things. Next, we have the O. So offer them the opportunity to order or to sign up. But again, that's for tomorrow, getting ahead of myself. And then lastly, we have the W, which is work to establish those next steps. We are saving the W for next week's boot camp. So we're going to go through G, R, and O, and then we'll pick back up with the W next week. And the GROW method really helps you to easily and organically have these conversations where it feels like a friend talking to a friend. Again, these conversations should feel natural, fun, and exciting. And just think of talking to others as a chance to meet new people and have new connections. All right, first up is the G, getting to know needs and wants. So how do you get to know somebody? Okay, let me know in the comments. How do you get to know what somebody needs and wants? You get to know that by asking questions. So have that natural conversation, put down your phone, put on your listening ears. I feel like sometimes we get so distracted with our phones and everything going around us, and we always want to be the ones talking at people. We don't give them the chance to talk to us. So I know everybody is loud and proud about their business and about our products, which is amazing, but let's take a step back and ask a couple questions and let people talk to us. Listen for needs and wants, ask open-ended questions. And here we have a few of the examples on the screen. And if you have an open-ended question that has been successful for you in the past, let us know in the chat. We'd love to learn from you. First, what are your favorite beauty products? Okay, good one, easy. We all love to talk beauty. Do you prefer vegan? Or how would you describe your skin? All right, those are a few. Now we can pick up on these and dig a little bit deeper. Mike and Tanya says, what scents do you like? Deanna, what are your skin concerns? You're one step ahead of me always. I love that. I have it on the slide. Perfect. So again, I call this part, be a gardener. Okay, be a gardener and dig deeper, dig, dig, dig. So ask follow-up questions. Mary, have you ever used our products before? Great, simple, love that one. So, again, previous slide, what are your favorite beauty products? Okay, we're gonna dig deeper. So what about L'Oreal products do you love? Okay, they mentioned previous slide, do you prefer vegan products? Yes, absolutely. Okay, well, why are those important to you? What was the other one? How would you describe your skin? Oh, dry, pores, what have you. Okay, well, then what Deanna said, so continuing on from that, well, what is your biggest concern, or what is the biggest concern with your skin? So that is how we get to know needs and wants. We ask questions, and then we ask even more questions. We are a gardener, we're digging, all right? Moving on to R, recommend a solution. And before you do that, we have another little more two C's. We had complement and common ground, but now we have clarify needs and wants and connect the dots. And we all know when sharing product information, it's important to determine what will work best for the customer and not what we want them to purchase, okay? So really listen to what they're telling you first. So clarify those needs and wants and tell me in the comments, what were the needs and wants from the conversation that Renee and Heather had at the coffee shop? What were Heather's needs and wants? Dog park, what were the needs and wants from Taylor, okay? Now it sounds like you wanted somebody to help with your damaged hair, right? Okay, I'm clarifying, I'm asking a question, right? Yeah, absolutely, it's fried, all right? Connect the dots, listen, and recommend the right product, recommend that solution. And you can do that by saying something along the lines of, I think the shea butter line would work wonders for your hair, don't you? All right, so again, that's how you can kind of phrase those clarifying and connecting the dots questions. Now, on to O, offer the opportunity, and that is the opportunity to order. So now that you know what they're wanting, here's where you can take it to the next level and offer the order. Now, this is the step where a lot of people get a little shy. They don't know how to close, or they don't know how to, take that final step. So once you ask, offer the opportunity, and we're going to go through on the sales bootcamp number 2, we're going to look at a few ways on how you can take that to the next step, depending on if they say yes, no, maybe. We're going to look at some obstacles, but for tonight, we're going to kind of keep it brief. But like I said, next week, we're going to really get into the heart of that. So if they say yes, okay, order with them. I heard from a lot of you guys that customers have come to you and said, the website isn't really user-friendly. So don't wait for them to go home and do it. We don't want them to have any issues. We want it to be as easy as possible for them. Order with them, order for them. Again, tell me in the chat, what do you do when somebody says, yeah, I'll order? What are you have any tips, strategies on how you take that last step and how you can word things? You are going to love this. I can't wait for you to see and feel the results. Let me get to my website and I'll get this taken care of for you. All right. Take care of it for them. And if you aren't on mute, if you could please mute yourself, that would be fabulous. A lot of background noise. Kara, it's going up. Catherine says, I placed the order for them because most of my customers do not use the internet. Okay. Great little tip. Let me scroll back up here. Amber, I screenshot how to shop by category or the search option. Wonderful. And Jill, honestly, if you practice, it's easier to talk to people. Absolutely. All right, let's keep going. And again, could someone go on mute? I can't see who. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. How to do the chat to see who it was. All right, next, social media. We talked about having chance encounters while you're out and about, but we can still use virtual and have those virtual conversations. And that's where we're doing chance encounters, but virtual style. So if you combine your chance encounters while you're out and about, plus putting your virtual chance encounters into play, I really have no doubt you will see your business soar. So set a goal to visit 5 people's profile a day. And don't just jump right in and with a cold message or something that's been copied and pasted. We've all got I call it the hey girl message. We've all got that where it's copied and pasted. It does not feel authentic. It does not feel genuine. And that doesn't feel good. That's not who we are as a brand. That's not who you are as a consultant. So don't do anything copy and pasted. Hey girl, want to join my gang of boss babes? No. Love it. A for effort, but there's a right way and a wrong way to do that. So take a look at their page. What's new in their life? Have they recently gone on a trip? Maybe they've been promoted or gotten married, had a baby. Maybe, June just wrapped up. Maybe they hosted a pride party or something like that. So once you kind of do a little assessment of what's new or what's been going on with them, pop on over to private messenger, and then you could say something depending on what you're seeing. Every situation will be different, but then you could say something like, hey Diane, I saw your daughter just had a baby, congratulations. Are you just loving being a grandmother? Or again, something like that. It will depend, like I mentioned, on the situation. So have these chance encounters in person, but keep it going virtually. And then if they do come back, which most of the time they will, if you are asking a question, again, always end it with an open-ended question. They're going to typically come back and they're going to, answer you. Keep the conversation going using our grow method. And Amy says, I love this. Well, Amy, I am so glad. And next, there we go, slide stuck for a second. we're going to end things with a call to action. I want you all to walk away from this first boot camp feeling excited, prepared, and encouraged to take a couple of these next steps. Kara, super helpful on how to start a conversation. I'm glad that was helpful, Kara. Thank you for sharing that. So, call to action. First, we talked about being a product expert, and how you become a product expert is by using the products. So I want you to pick a couple products and let me know in the chat or in the comment section, is there a particular product that you feel that you haven't used that maybe you could order for yourself and kind of learn more about? Or maybe it's a whole category, maybe skincare. Talking about skincare really intimidates you, or using color products really intimidates you. Jill says vitamin eye cream. Okay, yes, our vitamin E range. There's so many products in that range, but I mean, yeah, use the eye cream, see what it does for you. Take a before and after picture. Those are always great. Tanya says, I'm scared of makeup. Oh, Tanya, don't be. It is amazing. That's my category that I am very passionate about. Andrea says fragrances. Stephanie, hair oils. Okay, this is great. Thank you guys for sharing. I love all the comments coming in. So if there's a particular category or product that is a little intimidating for you, or you haven't tried yet, but maybe you've been wanting to, add them to cart. Try them for yourself. Have fun on social media, maybe do a live, or just get really creative. So pick your products, become more confident, read the fact sheet guides, use them for yourself, share those testimonies. Again, remember, I'm going to sound like a broken record, talked about it earlier, but using the products leads to confidence, leads to conversations. Missy, I haven't tried any of the makeup yet. I'm new here. Well, Missy, welcome. We are so glad you're here with us at the Body Shop at Home and on this training tonight. So welcome, love that. And then again, more conversations, orders, commission, coming full circle. Next, aim for 2 chance encounters a day. Let me know, where are you going tomorrow? Do you got to go pick your kids up from camp? Are you going to the mall? Are you going to meet somebody for lunch? Where are you going? Okay. Wherever you go, you can have a conversation. And I know if you're on right now and you're thinking, oh gosh, I do have a lot to do tomorrow. Oh, this is kind of scary. I have to go do this tomorrow. All right. Seeing some people, somebody was going to the doctor. It popped up real quick. So aim for 2 chance encounters, not just tomorrow, but ongoing. Okay. And I promise, the more you do it, the easier it will become. Next, aim for 5 virtual encounters a day. Some people, and I get it, depending where you are and or your comfort level, you may only be doing virtual encounters. That's okay. It's all up to you and how you feel about the situation. But think about this. If you implement 2 chance encounters and if implementing both, so chance encounters, virtual encounters over the next 5 days, that's 35 interactions. Okay, so really break it down. Kara is going to her daughter's doctor's appointment on Friday. I'm bringing a brand book and some samples. Kara, yes, get it. I love it. Okay, thank you for sharing. So 35 interactions. And what trips do we have coming up, guys? We have not 1, but 2. Do you know where we're going? Do you know where we want to go? Yes, Loretta, Nashville, Catherine, Nashville, Loretta, Iceland. Okay, you guys, we have 2 exciting, incredible trips, and I want us all to be there together. How fun would that be? Okay, we can take pictures. We can say, hey, Bootcamp got me there. We can put on our, our sweatbands and have our picture of our water to have some fun. Okay, I'm gonna take this off because it's just not a good look for me. So, and yes, Deanna, OMG, this is the month to try new products, because use all the double host rewards. Absolutely great call and great tie-in. Love that, by the way. Again, you are always 1 step ahead of me. But think about this in terms of, yes, the double host rewards, and then Nashville, Iceland. What could this do to help you earn that trip? I guarantee it's going to help your personal volume. I guarantee, and again, we're going to talk about sponsoring tomorrow, getting ahead of myself, guarantee it's going to help you get those 4 recruits, okay? So have these conversations, get out there, make it fun, set goals for yourself. Next, follow up, which will be a big part of our conversation going forward, but follow up with these people who are having these conversations with you. And lastly, be consistent. Consistency, it's tough, but it's key, all right? Have these conversations with people every day. Do 2 chance encounters and 5 virtual encounters for the next 5 days or week or ongoing, and think about what that could do for your business if you did this every day. If it just became a part of your everyday routine, it wouldn't feel like you're going out of your way to do anything, right? All right, coaching questions. I am going to ask you guys, because you have heard a lot from me, and I want to pause because Andrea, follow-up is important. I just reminded a friend to try her samples by asking if she liked them. Absolutely. Samples are a great way to have a follow-up conversation. And Loretta, consistency equals results. You never know when the seeds you plant are going to bloom. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Loretta. That is so true. Love that analogy. So tell me in the chat, you guys, what were your biggest takeaways from today? And I'm just going to come off screen so I can see your faces. And I'll ask the questions myself. So Mike's is open, Mike and Tanya, open-ended questions. All right, so again, biggest takeaways from today. I'm hearing open-ended questions. Julia, 2 C's, love that. Absolutely. And then as you're thinking of your biggest takeaway, did you have an aha moment? Did something sort of click and you're like, oh man, that's what I needed, or that's what I wanted to hear? Mary says engaging with customers is most important, 100%. Sophie, my leader is amazing. Definitely talk friendly with your leader about your dream, your goals, and what's going on in your life. A friendly relationship with your leader feels better than a formal. Absolutely. Colleen, her takeaway, 5 virtual encounters. Nicole, love it. Just do it. I love the wording example Andrea said, which is fantastic. Okay, this is great feedback. And again, if you're on tonight and you're in leadership, how are you going to encourage your team to do this? Okay, again, if that's applicable to you, how will you take this information, cascade it to your team, and encourage them to do it? How will you hold them accountable? So be thinking of those questions if you're on tonight and you are in leadership. And again, I asked you guys earlier, what chance encounters are you having this week? Where are you going? Deanna, be the example and celebrate success. Absolutely. Michelle, I found that the 2 encounter conversations showed me what's a more me. Fantastic. Edith, take away. Get to know your products. Beth, listen and leave the phone alone when in person. Make sure everything is authentic. Mary, I will most definitely use the grow analogy. Perfect. I love hearing those key takeaways. Makes me feel so good. So it has been awesome being with you guys tonight. Thank you for bearing with me in the beginning. I know we had a couple of little difficulties, but that's just, got to keep it real. And that's, this is real life. So thank you for being on. Loved, again, hearing your takeaways. Tomorrow, we will be doing the sponsoring bootcamp. So don't miss that. And then the next week, so next Wednesday and next Thursday, we'll be doing sales and sponsoring module 2. And then Thursday, I believe it's the 22nd of this month, we will kind of wrap all things up collectively. I see Sabrina nodding her head. She's like, yep, that's the date. Okay, awesome. So is that meeting will be a replay. I am recording these. I believe the replay will be sent out to people only who registered for it, but I will double check. If we can post it on Inspirations, great. But I really wanted everyone to treat this as an actual class. You come live, you're here. It's just a little bit more impactful, but I do totally understand that, schedule, life, kids, work, what have you. I get it. So let me, we'll see if we can post it to the group or if we're just going to send it to people who registered. So again, you guys are welcome. Love having you on tonight. Thank you so much. And I will see you back at boot camp tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. Thanks guys so much. Have a wonderful night. Take care.